Thank you for joining us on African Free Press Television. Good morning, Africa. Thank you for joining us on our news update. It's African Free Press Television, and my name is Arit Efanga. Mr. Gordon Obwa, former Chief Security Officer to President Goodluck Jonathan, has passed away in the custody of Department of Security Services, DSS, in its headquarters in Abuja, where he was detained since Thursday, July 16, 2015, on the orders of President Muhammadu Buhari, and online media outfit The Trend has reported. Quoting sources who they say have been monitoring the situation as having confirmed Obwa's passing. Obwa was arrested on Thursday when he honored an invitation by the DSS and has been in solitary confinement until his death. Judith Amaechi, wife of Rotimi Amaechi, immediate past governor of Rivers State, has been indicted in a multi-billion naira corruption scandal, Nigerian Times has revealed. A few hours ago, reports revealed that Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State has twice visited the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, Justice Mahmood Mohammed, at the Supreme Court in Abuja. One of his visits to the CJN coincided with the day the Rivers State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal conducted hearing in an application filed by Wike to challenge an order permitting his opponents to inspect the electoral materials used for the polls that brought him to office. However, the CJN has confirmed Governor Wike's visit, making it known through a statement by his media aide that although the governor visited him twice this month, he met his absence. Joe Biden, Vice President of the United States of America, has advised President Muhammadu Buhari not to put all his hopes in the military as it seeks to stamp out insurgency out of Nigeria. He urged the president to consider combining strong socio-economic support programs in the battle. Femi Adesina, Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, quoted Biden as giving the advice during a breakfast meeting with Buhari at Naval Observatory, his official residence. As Nigeria marked 1 year after the late Patrick Sawyer imported Ebola virus disease into the country, the African Union has described its outbreak in parts of West Africa as the largest, longest and most complex in the disease history. The AU Commissioner for Social Affairs, Mustafa Kalako, stated this at the opening ceremony of the AU's International Conference on Ebola, which kicked off on Monday in Malabo, to share experiences in Africa's fight against Ebola and discuss post-epidemic recovery and reconstruction for Ebola-affected countries. There appears to be no end to leadership crisis in the House of Representatives as the Femi Gbajabiamila group has faulted the Speaker, Yakubu Dogara, over his claim that the federal character involves selection of principal officers in the National Assembly. The Gbajabiamila camp, known as the Loyalist Groups, specifically told the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Chief John Odiege Oyegun, to ignore the Speaker's reply to the directives of the APC leadership, where he, the Speaker, claimed that the House has the tradition of respecting the spirit of federal character and the distribution of principal officers' positions. In Congo-Brazzaville, the national cycling team will be seeking to scoop top honors at the upcoming All-African Games in the country from September 4 to 19. Coach Felix Sampoma, who will be in charge of the national side, spoke of his side's intention to finish top at the continental competition that will include individual time trial, team time trial, and road race events for both men and women categories. President Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya has said that government is setting up 4 specialized cancer treatment centers to improve access to quality, affordable care across the country. He said services at the centers that will be set up through public-private partnerships will be open to the region and the continent. According to him, public-private partnership in the treatment and management of cancer is necessary to cushion patients from exorbitant costs. Non-profit organizations run by President Jacob Zuma's immediate family, including his 4 wives, have not filed financial reports in years, a breach of the law which effectively keeps any income and expenditure by the trust from public scrutiny. Most donor and funding agencies require registration as a non-profit organization, NPO, as a prerequisite for any entity to receive money. Under the NPO Act, administered by the Department of Social Development, registered entities must file annual reports which are publicly available. And that's the news update on African Free Press Television this hour. You can visit www.africanfreepress.com for more news. Follow at African Free Press on Twitter and like African Free Press on Facebook. My name is Aritz Efanga. Good morning, Africa.